But before I open it up, let's take some time to appreciate how beautiful this thing is. Alright, it has mirror finish by the side, and it's also curved. We call this a comfort edge design. So after prolonged use, you won't have like wrist cuts, because sometimes if you have a device that is too, I would say, like squarish, prolonged use you get like lines around your arms, but you won't get this device. So what you have right here is one Thunderbolt port and two Thunderbolt ports. So altogether, three Thunderbolt ports for you to attach to high-speed external devices like storage devices, or even multi-monitor setup beyond what you'd see when I open this up. So here it is. Alright, so what you get right here is two OLED displays. As you know, OLED gives you perfect blends. So when you watch movies on Netflix, Dolby Vision encoded, they look perfect. The dark scenes are dark, bright scenes are extremely brilliant. Alright, so beyond the display right here, what you see right here is something really, really small. And there's no regular camera, right? It's a 5 megapixel camera with time of flight sensor, so it senses your user presence. It also comes with an IR camera as well that detects your face for facial login through Windows Hello. So let me just do a quick demonstration again of what is shared by Shreyas earlier. So very simply, with the 8-finger gesture, tap it at the bottom and the keyboard appears. So if you can see right here, alright, it allows you to toggle between a full-size touchpad. Let me just show you how generous the touchpad is. I can move it right here, all the way down here, and the touchpad still monitors my gestures and reflects likewise at the top. But of course, if you want something more familiar, alright, you can always toggle between a standard size one. So amazing things. So for example, right now I can launch Edge, and maybe I'll go to YouTube. So what you saw earlier was called the waterfall mode. Alright, so it's already in waterfall mode. Let me just undo this. So to undo this waterfall mode, because it's already on, just with a 5-finger gesture, tap at whichever screen that you want it to go to. So I would like it to appear at the top. So just press this. Second. Waterfall mode, give me a second. Go to that. Oh yeah, it works now. So waterfall mode, if I want it to appear here, step 5. With a 5-finger gesture, it goes up there. And of course, you can always flick it down conveniently. For example, I want to bring this down to the bottom screen. Just a simple flick gesture, it goes down, and likewise, flick gesture goes up. Very, very quick, intuitive, and responsive. But of course, this is not the end of it all. This is where the magic gets elevated. This is magic, this is the elevation. So this comes with the entire package, alright? We call it a folio stand, it's origami shape. So it more than just houses the keyboard that you just saw, alright? It also doubles up as a pen loop for the pen. So you can store it, and now you have your accessory pack wherever you go. Very, very simple. Okay, let's start off with the scroll mode, right? Scroll mode. The scroll mode, just take this up, place it up top, and you realize this is a whole new experience. This is something that you've never experienced from something so light and portable. Right, so let's see. So what can I possibly do with this? I can possibly scroll. I have a YouTube video playing, and then maybe I'd like to work on my... I'll pause this first, because the noise is getting in the way. You know, PowerPoint, alright, I can always do a flick downwards, it goes down. Alright, I go full screen right here. So just imagine this is literally like 2 screens on your laptop. It's not emulation where, you know, we are tricking the OS to think that it's one screen split into 2. It's natively viewed as 2 displays on the laptop. So maybe I could be watching a video right here and getting some influence on how I want to design my website and all. Oh, sorry, my PowerPoint, not website this time. Okay, then how about it in the book mode? So the book mode is where it's in 2 portrait mode, and look at how fast it transforms the whole layout. So maybe I would like to go to open Visual Studio. It allows me, it's a very popular app, right, for people to do coding. Let me see if I have something in here. Alright, I got Python on. Oh. Rest assured we could look into that later on. Alright, and then I've got my YouTube playing right here. So I could also attend maybe a coding course or coding lessons. Right, so on one side I'll be learning how to code, and on the other side I'm coding. And there's so many other things you could have, even like a long scroll Instagram, or on the other side you're working on a Word document. So for example, I have a Word document right here, alright, and I want it to appear on the right side. Simply just flick it over. Give me a second. It's on. So we'll go to that, alright? Let's do a demonstration on this very screen here. And then on the other side, I could go on what are popular long scroll formats that you like to see? The news, maybe? Alright, let's go to Channel News Asia. And then you get news on the other side, or the Indian Times and all that. You get news, and then you can scribble down your come up with your editorial notes. Yep, and more importantly, this is not just for basic productivity or enhanced productivity. It works as a very good confidence monitor when we present outdoors. So let me just give you an example, right? I've got a PowerPoint right here, and I've got my pen. I'm now presenting $1 million project for the next round of fund investments. Oh, exactly, it says fundraising event. So of course, I could go to the next slide simply just by pressing the left and right button back and forth. I could have notes on the side, so it's like cheat sheet or confidence monitor for me, so I can present confidently even though I might be like nervous. Okay, so for example right here, I would like to emphasize on one thing, that maybe the guest list is the most important thing that we need to look into this session, because we need to ensure that we get the right guests, like how we got the right press today for the event, right? So it's amazing what the yoga book can offer, and more importantly, this is not what it is. It's only going to get better. We have other applications like the Smart Note that allows you to launch the app really quickly for you to take down notes. So for example, let me just give you a very quick demonstration. I'll just close everything up. I put this laptop to lock screen mode. So from lock screen mode, I just hover my pen across and Smart Note appears. I have to pick up my dog after, I don't know, 8 p.m. So that you can scribble notes like this right from the lock screen without logging in. And of course, privacy is assured. The next time when you do this without the login, it stays, you won't be able to reference this until you're logged in. And also more importantly, this syncs with Microsoft OneNote. So if you do use Microsoft OneNote, you don't have to worry that you have notes all over the place. It just consolidates in one place. So let me just log in to my PC, and with this additional pen, I can do a simple pen gesture like this. It takes a screenshot of the screen, and I can say I would like to just take a screenshot of just the wings of the butterfly, and it stores it as an image on a clipboard. Otherwise, I could also use a let me just cancel this. You can do another gesture like this, and then Smart Notes would open instantly. So there are more and more applications like this that we're building in. So what you see today is you'll only get better coming end of September. So yes, I've got a question.
Can you play any audio?
Oh yes, you'd like to hear how good this sounds, right? Bowers and Wilkins soundbar.